Hello, everyone. Sorry for the tardiness once again, but at least, we're gonna make some changes. And I'll discuss in a little bit why. Hello, everyone. Hello. So, I don't even know how I look. I just did what I had to do and I just came on here, So, first thing, I think I'm gonna move the stream schedule a little bit up because my work schedule has changed since the daylight savings time has, gone into effect. Or is not anymore. I don't remember. Whatever. In America, we have that time change, right? My workplace is now opening an hour later. Oh no, sorry. We stay up open an extra hour now because of that time change. So I have to stay there an extra hour. So we close at 9 now. I have stream for 10:30. I come back home, I kind of settle in, and it's kind of like too tight of a. I'm already struggling as when I get home, like when we close at 8 and then coming back home for a stream at 10:30. And yeah, no. I think the streams will be scheduled for 11 PST instead now. You know. Anyhow. Sorry, I'm distracted. But yeah, so stream schedule will change a little bit. It'll just be like a tiny bit later. And then on top of that, I'm not sure if I'll shorten the streams or like just try and go for the 2-hour mark. Because it's not that, I don't know. It really depends, I guess. So we will see. Hmm. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. I think we're good. I'm tired. Oh, well, I'm not tired, thankfully. I'm not sleepy. I'm just more like out of it mentally. But alrighty. Let's get on to it, shall we? So, Limbus. It's been a week. As it always is, because we play this every week. Well, Purgus is on the tile. But I don't have lunacy to do any polls. And I did do polls, but I didn't get anything good. I think the only thing I got was a new EGO for Ryoshu. But I think that was like from the Battle Pass. Battle Pass, I mean the Limbus Pass, whatever. Bear with me. I don't know what else I unlocked. I got something. But it doesn't matter because it was nothing good. Don't worry about it. I haven't done much of my chores. I just kind of got in Kefalin this morning and that was it. And yeah. The Dusk of Amber. I haven't done this either. I completely forgot that this is a thing. We could try this, but Dusk of Amber. Let's just try it out. Because I'm curious. Oh. Maybe not. Wait.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 안규현으로 변할 거란 사실이.
If Bun Bun is on the battlefield, the fuck do you mean?
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
편히 쉬시게. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
신개팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가
Okay.
남아있었나 봐.
Bong Bong Orange. Turn start at less than 60% HP, heal 30% HP, and loses effect. Oh, okay. Whatever this means.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니 그대 또한 잠들게.
I was supposed to have the death counter on. Sorry. That's for The Last of Us. I forgot.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
속에서
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니 편히 쉬시게. 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니
예쁘네. 네 피부는
해를 깨어냈습니다.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
It's three of them now.
직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Interesting.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
뚫리고
편히 쉬시게.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼 직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네.
찢어 밝혀주마.
I love the trash talk from Chized.
하는 마음도 오래 가진 못할 거야. 씻기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
나아가주게.
따뜻한 피.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
Is it not?
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
나아가주게.
추잡하네.
편히 쉬시게. 네, 잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
I'm just kind of snacking on my fruit while I'm like doing this. It's because like these avenues, I'm familiar with them in Lobotomy Corp, and it's just I'm not. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Never mind.
이런 제압은
Now I see the
회사에겐
issue.
효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
음.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
빗소리 속에 묻히다.
I was a little confused.
산초류 경을 온 라샹글. 쏟아내라. 추잡하네.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
나아가주게.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
Ouch.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
따뜻한 쏟아내라. 엎드리도록. 무기를 만드는
끔찍한 일이
것만큼
벌어지기 전에
내가 어머니보다
제압했네.
뛰어났지.
잘했어, 관리자님.
빗소리 속에 묻히다.
편히 쉬시게. 편히 쉬시게.
흐르는 피로군.
클리포트 억지력이 높아진 지금
승리로 이끌게.
서둘러 제압을 마치는 게 좋을 거야, 관리자님.
Hey, Nameless. Oh my god, it's been so long. Hello. How's everyone doing? So far so good. Just trying to figure this out. It doesn't seem too complicated, but I'm not really paying that much attention. I'm just doing whatever I feel like.
가족을 위해
Yeah, what about you?
진짜 발긴다. 돌아하니여.
그대 또한 잠들게.
How you been?
산초류 경혈 온 라샹을
I'm done already, about to head off for the night. Oh, it's well. I'm glad you stopped by.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요.
What was that?
같은
I didn't
그럴
read.
보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
한 자루는 죽어 떠난 자에 대한 축하를.
Oh,
한 자루는 목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한 엄숙한 애도를.
I guess we did it.
장례는 이상으로 끝내겠소.
It's been good dealing with college. Oh, well, I hope they are treating you well over there. Hopefully you're doing well. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that I'm glad you stopped by. I've been I tried to stream on Twitch again, but like on the interface wise, it just doesn't seem viable. So I'm just streaming on YouTube for now. It sucks a little bit, but I might as well just, because I just use a plugin for OBS to stream on both platforms, and it kind of like it divides the resources and it kind of like makes them both worse at the same time. So that's why I just kind of like did not stream on Twitch anymore. But I'm glad you're, you know, dealing with college, and I do wish for you the best. Gotcha. Yep. Also tried streaming on TikTok for a bit, but also that application is so stupid. Oh no. I think YouTube is just my place to be, or at least my preferred place to be. So it just be like that. But yeah. Well, that was an interesting abnormality. What missions did we complete? In a single encounter. We got most of them. And then hard. Well, I just wanted to take a look at it. And we can just move on to the story. Nice. I just want to farm a module for the shore. There we go. I don't have much to say about the event. Despite that, like, I was... So, okay, I finished editing a Death Stranding video today. And then, what was it? I continued editing another Lobotomy Corp video. And it was literally in a section where I got the Dusk of Amber. Which is like, it's, for at least for my experience, for what I remember, was somewhat uneventful. If you are a little bit too loose with it, it can get out of control, but it's not that bad and it's pretty easy to clear. You just kind of need to like lock in for 2 seconds and that's it. But yeah, it really do be like that. So okay, we gotta focus. Alrighty. So I think we did the second Walpurgis night. I'm not sure if we did back to the bus. Maybe we did. How can I tell? I wish it could tell me if I have or not. Let's just click on it. Will you enter back to the bus? Sure.
위험. 땅이 가까워지고 있어.
Okay, no, this is new. Alright, that's fine. Karan, who had been quietly holding the helm for a while, suddenly spoke up, as if on cue. Everyone in the cabin simultaneously jumped up from their seats. The crew's joy at the end of this long journey was palpable.
드디어 끝난 거야?
눈물이 날 것만 같구려.
이제 어디 놀러 간다고 할 때 배 같은 건 무조건 배제해야겠어. 평생 탈 만큼 탔으니.
Some sinners began to visibly relax with realization that the long lake voyage had finally come to an end. Others rushed to the windows as if they were expecting anything to have changed while we were away from the shores. Hey, Vino. How you doing? I really don't remember what the last fight was from the first mini. After the... whatever, what after.
저 때는요. 일단 배에 오르면 3년은
그 얘기 호수에 떠 있는 동안 수십 번은 들은 것 같으니까 그만 좀 하자.
과하긴 했다, 이스마일. 많아도 3번 꺼내는 정도가 나았을 것이다.
할 얘기가 없다고 하니까 꺼냈던 것뿐인데요.
Oh, hi, Moonlight. It's been alright. Just doing a mini before Kanto 6. Wait, what is the title of the stream even? Nice, nice. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Intervallo 3. Got it. Just making sure. I wasn't sure. I'm really out of it right now, so... just a long day. So, just as we were exchanging a few meaningless jabs at each other... boom! Mephistopheles suddenly jerked violently as though something had exploded. Of course, we were all promptly thrown about the bus boat, like ragdolls. Ouch. Is everyone okay?
이놈의 버스 어떻게 한 번에 부드럽게 멈추는 법이 없냐?
My fat sinner. Gregor. Gregor is my okay. Heathcliff has, you know, and it's not because his Kanto's coming up. It's not because of that. But Heathcliff is growing a spot on me. He is like, not that I was like antagonistic against him. It's just that I don't know. I might have a thing for Heathcliff, but I'm not sure yet. But Gregor, I love Gregor. He's awesome. Boston he could have been my favorite since I started. That's nice. Yeah, Gregor since the start. Faust, I'm like, yeah, she's cool. Oh, okay, well, here a character that isn't a sinner, Vergilius, just my top character. I love the man. He can be pretty intimidating sometimes, but like I just love him. I love his voice. I love the actor's voice. It's so good.
버스?
Heathcliff was right. I took a quick look around and realized that the cabins had transformed back to the shape of the bus we'd grown so used to.
카론, 변신 버튼 눌렀어. 찰칵, 찰칵. 깜빡이 좀 켜고 하라니까. 좀!
카론, 제발.
버스배는 깜빡이 없어. 어쩔 수 없는 거야, 벌레 양반.
아,
I thought there was going to be some complicated procedure to transform it back to a bus. Guess it just happens with the click of a button, huh?
저는 다시 공방이나 보트 센터에 들러야 할 줄 알았는데요.
I mean, it didn't seem like it, but
메피스토펠레스는 한번 각인된 성질은 계속 기억할 수 있는 기능을 갖추고 있습니다.
Mephi is awesome.
일단 그 형상을 갖췄었다면 다른 형상으로 바로 변할 수도 다시 돌아갈 수도 있죠.
That's pretty cool.
그런 거군요.
아무튼 그렇게 원하던 육지까지 잘 도착해서 다행이네요. 히스클리프 씨.
Well, I don't think he's been looking forward to arriving here at T Corp.
어?
Heathcliff's face lit up for a brief second before a vortex of complicated feelings overcame him.
그렇단 건. 야, 띠띠빵빵. 여기가 T사인 거냐?
Heathcliff was talking to Charon, but she did not reply. Maybe it was because he didn't call her by her name. Or maybe it was that she didn't really know where we were either. She always drives wherever her whims take her after all. Have you enjoyed the music? Okay. The OST for Limbus, I have. In terms of like Millie songs, the only song that I can remember is I think it's Fly My Wings. It's the only song I remember. I don't know what other songs played before that of Millie, and I kind of need to re-listen to them again, but I do not remember them. And then the last canto, like Ismael's canto. You know, canto 5. That song, so like I listened to it in the canto during the fight and all. It sounds really good because it just kind of looped over and it's like it fits the vibe. I listened to the song outside of that, like I looked at it on Spotify or whatever. The song itself is kind of underwhelming for the vibe that it builds up to. It just feels like it's missing something. I don't know. It feels really underwhelming for me. And I kind of didn't like that. Like if I could re-listen to the version that is just looped within the canto, then I think it would be okay. But it was a little underwhelming outside of that. But Fly My Wings, or I forget the exact name, is my favorite so far. But it's also the only one I can remember. Besides that, I've been loving the songs that the sinners have to sing themselves at the end of each canto. Though, if I had to pick a favorite, Gregor is still my favorite. It still makes me cry. But everyone else is still like a good version of them singing it, and it's like, it's a really good song. It's really good. So that's my overcomplicated answer.
회색빛이 도는 것이 색을 앗아가는 그곳과 담기는 횟수만 조금 다르긴 하구려.
그렇나? 이런 색감은 아니었던 것 같기도 하고.
T-Corp, District 20. I've never been there myself, but I've tangentially experienced it via Isan's Fathoms of Ego. Doing more than what 90% of Limbus players do, reading. I imagine people read. How did they get through this? Yeah, that place was supposed to take our colors away, wasn't it? My man, there we go. Oh yeah, sorry, YouTube will be a little bit dumb, and I cannot control its whatever it deems unworthy, and it just deletes it. I cannot control that, sadly, for some dumb reason.
그저 내가 오랜 시간 몸을 담았던 곳에 초입일 뿐이지.
No, I misclicked. Okay. Wait, what did you say? What a comment. We're getting quite close to the place you know so well, aren't we? And he just fucking gets mad. Regilius, you had no reason to provoke him like that.
둥지로 바로 진입하지 않고 뒷골목을 통해 가는 이유라도 있나요?
You're right. Why are we going through the back streets anyway? Because Heathcliff came from the back streets, I assume? Question mark. Well, I know, but like, are we doing it for that reason?
나도 궁금하군. 뒷골목의 도로를 통하는 건 우회 경로가 많고 시간과 위험 요소 모두를 늘리는 방법일 텐데.
둥지에서 둥지로 직접 넘어가는 허가가 뒷골목을 통하는 것보다 심사 조건이 월등히 편하기도 하다.
Ishmael's question to Virgilius had opened a whole new floodgate of questions from other sinners. Imagined.
다들 그새 질문이 많아졌군. 내가 친절한 방법으로 설명하지 않는다는 건 바뀌지 않았을 텐데 말이지.
방향에 대해 의문이 생겼다면 묻는 것이 맞지 않나요? 길잡이의 일은 방향을 가르쳐주는 것일 텐데. 설마 T사에 직접 출입 허가를 받지 못한 건가요? 림버스 컴퍼니식이나 되는 회사가? 아무리 신생회사라고는 해도 뒷배가 든든한 회사 아니었나요?
물론 대부분의 둥지에 대한 출입 허가는 받을 수 있습니다.
그럼
회사의 뜻이다.
Virgilius silenced the entire hubbub on the bus with a short but low growl.
길잡이의 일은 회사에게 부탁받은 목적지까지 진행하는 방법을 조율하는 것이다. 이 경로를 택한 것도 그 뜻에 따른 결과일 뿐이니 적당히 닥쳐줬으면 좋겠어.
Perhaps the commotion was getting to him. I could tell that Virgilius was rubbing his ear out of frustration.
그런 거면.
While doubt was still apparent on Ishmael's face, she nodded affirmatively. She was acknowledging that there was little we could do about the orders from the company itself. Ah, shit. Okay.
저 경보, 사실 뭐 우리 하는 얘기를 듣고 있는 거 아니야? 무슨 타이밍이 이렇게 좋아?
그럴 리는 없을 것 같네요. 단테.
Like always, Foss looked into the bus terminal. Blah blah blah. Foss looked into the bus's terminal before giving me a look that I have come to recognize. Yep, another volatility to take care of, huh?
네, 그렇습니다.
또야? 얼마 전에도 뒷문에 변화가 생겼다면서 왔다 갔다 했잖아.
알 것 같아.
Do you?
저번엔 거울 던전, 채광 던전도 변했었고. 아니 그럼 슬슬 남은 게
그레고르 씨의 추리력이 나날이 늘어나는 것을 파우스트는 긍정적으로 여깁니다.
굴절 철도냐?
The bus soon fills with the center's exasperated sighs.
젠장, 또 개 같은 지하철이야.
아, 거긴 갈 때마다 피곤해지는데.
Wait, maybe I'm missing one. Maybe we're missing something.
저번엔 2호선이라고 했으니까 이젠 3호선인 건가요?
Wait, no, never mind. I don't think we are. Sorry.
그럴 확률이 높죠. 직접 가보기 전까지는 확정할 수 없지만. 단테,
I know. Going through the refraction railways takes a lot out of me too. I haven't done the refraction railways yet. What are we talking about? So far, each refraction railway has had new and different patterns, and enemies we faced in there were all much more powerful than any other enemies we've faced before. But it's also true that I see a noticeable improvement in most Sinner's combat prowess once we've had a run through the railway. Not to mention the copious amount of rewards. I don't remember exactly when it was, but Faust once took the time to explain the railway's abnormalities to me. That the abnormalities we battle in the railways are probably not the same ones that exist in the world that we live in. So it's not like we'll be able to capture them and bring them back, but they're perfect for practice just in case you run into their real versions. Well, whichever is the case, going through the railway will be the net positive for will be a net positive for us. So let's get going then, I guess. I took a quick glance at the sinners, then opened the door to the back door. The door to the back door. The door to the back door. Was that it? It's so confusing because like it'll talk about it as if I should know about it. But I don't have them available even though, I don't know. Like it's talking about them right now. But also, I guess because I missed it back then. I don't know. I don't know. I think I already saw this. I'm just gonna look at it one more time, just to be sure. Oh yeah, I already did this. Never mind.
오늘도 즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 잠시만 볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
Did we finish this last time? I think we did. Give me a second. I'm gonna do a deep dive really quick.
어쩌면 잘된 일일지도 모르겠어.
I'm gonna look at the last stream.
누군가 퍼레이드를 끝내줬으면 했으니까. 잠시 쉬어볼까?
Yeah, no, I did it already. Okay, never mind. Alrighty. Sorry, we're good. Yeah, I've received my memories again. Kind of. I don't remember still. But in the last stream we did Limbus. It looks like I did it already. So we don't have to go back. So okay, finally the Intervallo III. Yield my flesh to claim their bones. Wait, okay, what is it? Scared. Okay. Just took 20 back streets. Heathcliff looked out the rattling bus window with a dour, or yeah, dour expression. Though it wasn't raining, the world outside was gray and opaque, with an overcast sky. Black, pungent clouds of smoke had long devoured the atmosphere. So this is the kind of place Heathcliff used to roam.
아직도 잿빛으로 색이 바래는구려. 분명 S사에서 도망했던 정착지는 세피아 빛으로 칠해져 있던 것 같수만.
Interesting.
T사의 색을 수거하는 장치가 중심에 위치해 있으니까요. 영향권에서 멀면 이런 현상이 있을 수 있다고 보고된 적이 있습니다.
아, 그런 것이었는가. 허면.
Two other sinners immediately jumped in on the conversation to direct it away from whichever obscure subject Yisung and Foss were about to steer into. But I want to know, though.
아, 그러고 보니까
그거.
I want to hear about it, though.
그 이상 씨가 살았던 곳 거기랑 여기가 좀 건물들이 달라 보인다 싶어서.
그래. 그 이야기 하려고 했지.
Brother. It's been a while since we started on this journey together. I was starting to grow more comfortable with the sinners. Maybe that's why I found Gregor and Rodia's valiant effort to keep this conversation remotely comprehensible to most occupants of the bus pretty amusing.
그건 말이야.
And Yisan, unknowingly shooting down their effort by jumping into another complicated discussion, was another sight I'd become familiar with. Actually, okay, never mind. Favorite sinner, Yisan. Yisan, Gregor second place, Heathcliff might be third, but not sure. But Yisan is my top favorite. Love the guy. It's been I think it's more because from his kanto, it's just so heartwarming to see his like change in attitude, and it's really beautiful to see. So that's just another reason, I guess. And yeah, that's it, sorry. Well, I was curious about the technology T-Corp uses to drain our color, and about behind the scenes of T-Corp's operations. It wasn't something that could be answered now. I decided to table that discussion for later. Instead, I approached Heathcliff. He was sitting all by his lonesome, clearly in deep thought.
시계대거래.
Still racking your head about what to wear to Wuthering Heights.
뭐? 그런 거 아니야.
Heathcliff protested, jumping up from his seat. Looks like I hit the nail right on the head.
아니, 생각을 안 한 건 아니긴 한데 그냥 옛날 생각나고 그런 게 더 커서.
I do remember hearing that Heathcliff used to live in the back streets. A part of some syndicate, if I recall correctly. Virgilius did say that we were going through the back streets instead of going straight to the T-Corp nest, for a reason. And that it was because of the company's orders. Maybe there's something for us to do here. Heathcliff did spend some time in the T-Corp backstreets after all. Maybe we'll run into a golden bull here. Question mark.
그럴 리가 있나요? 그게 뒷골목에 굴러다니는 썩은 나뭇가지 수준이었다면 저희가 이런 개고생을 하겠어요?
True, I guess.
애초에 그 여러 의미로 대단한 저택에 이런 뒷골목에 붙어 있을 리 없잖아. 골목을 기어다니는 거렁뱅이 같은 사람들과 그들에게는 아득한 격의 차이가 있어서 말이야. 나를 초대했다는 건 이번 황금가지는 그 저택이 있는 둥지에 있을 게 뻔하겠지. 맞지?
맞습니다. 저희는 최종적으론 T사 둥지로 향할 것입니다.
What did he say? I kind of messed up for some reason. Heathcliff continued to speak in a low voice. The hubbub from outside the bus seemed to blend with his words, turning into a mass of murmurs. There was a sort of commotion outside.
그리고 최종이든 시작이든 간에 뭘 해보려면 저기서 걸리적거리고 있는 놈들부터 집어치워야겠군.
Some blockage.
반 정도 맞는 말이군.
Half right, what do you mean? Oh, jeez. Heathcliff, who was muttering to himself in an uncharacteristic daze, jolted awake.
아이씨, 예고 없이 뭘 하는 건 띠띠빵빵이나 너나 다르질 않냐 어떻게?
It'd be like that.
예고의 필요성을 느끼지는 않아서 말이지. 아무튼 바깥에 보이는 놈들은 타겟이다.
Targets?
제거 대상이라는 뜻인가?
I understood that, Marisol, but I'm asking
그런
why.
의미만 있지는 않지. 정확한 정보는 없었지만 아무튼 저 무리 속에서 접촉해야 할 대상이 있다더군.
A target among them.
그 녀석을 찾아서 정보를 얻어오면 된다. 관리자, 알아들었습니까?
How are we supposed to find this target if you're not even going to tell us who it is?
타겟을 특정할 방법이 없는지 묻는군요.
가면 알게 되겠지. 제게도 없는 정보를 물어봐야 소용이 없습니다. 단테.
You could just say that to begin with. It's like, oh, I don't have information on that. Instead of just being fucking cryptic and being like, well, I actually don't have that information. Don't waste your time. It's like, well, then just say that to begin with, dude. The fuck?
그럼 전원 하차.
Despite me being a fan of Virgilius, he does have an issue with communication. He can be very direct and forward, but he does lack a little bit in like being, you know, a bit comprehensive when he's talking or getting to the point. I was somewhat wary of the way Virgilius answered me, but even in murky situations like these, We've always managed to pull through it anyway. I'm sure things will get a little clearer once we get there. I slowly disembarked the bus with the rest of the sinners. Oh Lord. Yay, free money. Level 40. Okay, we're more than fine. Actually, I want to look at my sinners. Level 36. I'm gonna level you up. Oh jeez. Fine by me. Uptie. No. Forty. Everyone's level 40 now, so I think that's fine. Just wanna get that in check. Okay, let's continue.
라만 차렌들을 뒤엎는다.
형님, 그쪽으로 튑니다. 내가 알아서 잡는다. 너는 네 몸뚱아리 단돌이나 잘하고 있어.
What a mess. We walked out of the bus and right into what appeared to be a battlefield of a violent gang war. Black cloaks fluttered under the gray sky, and bloodthirsty blades clashed violently. The bus the bus had stopped not even 30 paces away from the thick of the battle.
저건 흑운회인가요?
Kurokumo clan. I've heard of them before. Have we, Dante? I'm sure we had some identities from that syndicate. Some identity cards said Wakashu, too. They're a pretty large subsidiary of an even larger syndicate called the Thumb. I think the identities were outfits similar to the ones they're wearing here. I think you're right, but who are they fighting?
뭐 항쟁이겠지.
Heathcliff replied in a monotone voice like he was reading from an encyclopedia.
조직끼리 치고받고 싸우는 건 뒷골목에서 흔한 일이잖아. 또 자리 세니 자기들 영역이니 하며 실랑이인 거겠지.
어느 곳에나 있는 것이로군. 힘으로 위세를 높이며 약한 자들의 고열을 빠는 자들이.
새삼스러운 것도 없지. 정도의 차이지. 조직이라면 대부분 비슷하니까. 이를테면 그래. 저런 놈이 반드시 찾아오기 마련이지.
Heathcliff raised his bat and pointed at the approaching man. He wore the same outfit as the other Kurokumo clan members.
뭐야 당신들? 10명도 넘는 것들이 모였어. 맞다 안 내려? 한판 벌여보자는 거냐?
어이, 일단 과격한 행동은 피하지. 자극해봐야 좋을 게 없지 않나.
Otis stepped in to warn Heathcliff that he did not budge. He remained motionless, the bat still raised and pointing threateningly at the approaching man.
결말이 뻔히 나 있는데 그럴 필요가 있겠냐?
저자와 결국 싸워야만 하는 건가요?
뻔하지 뭐. 항쟁을 하고 있었던 놈들이니 당연히 여긴 자기네 땅이라고 우길 거고 그러는 와중에 제 3자들이 지나갈 모양새니 통행세를 달라고 하겠지.
잘 알고 있네.
The Kokumo clan henchman strutted before us like he owned the place.
멍청한가 싶다가도 이런 일만 되면 꼭 탐정같이 청산 유수인 게 신기하다니까요.
Ishmael muttered at Heathcliff, who was shrugging at us with an expression that clearly read, I told you so.
잘 알고 있는 것 같으니까 용건만 간단히 해주지.
Welcome to the bleed zone like they were in Rena. Hey, Mighty. And yeah, I kind of thought so.
통행세 1인당 50만 원.
Per person, brother, you're insane. It's cheaper to bash your head in.
50만 원?
어디 하나, 둘, 13세. 저 뒤에 버스도 너희들이 타고 온 거겠지? 운전수도 있을 거고. 포함해서 내놔라. 괜히 안쪽까지 뒤지다가 일 복잡하게 만들지 말고 솔직하게.
Oh, you even try to get on the bus, motherfucker, and you're gonna get chewed up.
단테, 들었어? 완전 터무니없는 액수를 부르는데?
It kinda is, isn't it? Well, it didn't really matter how much they were asking for. I wasn't going to negotiate with them anyway. Ishmael turned and looked quietly in my direction. I nodded back.
잠깐! 저 뒤에!
Don Quixote pointed at something.
쓰러진 자가 있어! 저자를 도와야 하지 않겠는가?
Sure. Just as Don Quixote said, I could catch a glimpse of someone bleeding out on the ground. Through the chaos of clashing blades and black
야,
cloaks.
정의놀이 적당히 하랬지. 조직하고 조직끼리 싸웠는데 누구 편을 들어?
동의한다. 또한 난전 속에서 피해를 감수하며 저자를 구해야 할 명분도 지시도 없다.
하지만 저리 무력하게...
I guess it's an improvement. In the early days of our adventures, we would have been dragged into this conflict 5 minutes ago thanks to Don Quixote's recklessly violent rescue attempt. I suppose she's learned her lessons by trials of fire. She was starting to show restraint for once. But it's a bit different this time. Okay, so I do think that we have to help that woman, but...
뭐?
관리자님? 이해한 것처럼 끄덕여놓고서 이러시면 곤란한데요.
No. I'm not saying that we should get involved because it's the right thing to do, or anything like that. If Virgilius was telling us the truth earlier, there's a chance that we were purposely made to drive right through this strife, which means that there must be something here they're expecting us to find. They always put... Ugh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Give me a sec. My throat. I'm dying. They always put us in harm's way for a reason after all. I just have a feeling that the wounded woman might have something to tell us. Maybe an intel of some kind. And if it turns out that we were supposed to get that intel from the Kurokumo clan and not that woman, then I suppose we'll have to beat it out of them. That's my opinion.
훌륭하십니다, 관리자님. 이 오티스 진심으로 감탄했습니다.
Shut up, Otis. Actually, what is she implying? That her usual flattery is phony?
듣고 있자 하니 흑운회를 지나가는 똥꿰 취급하는 모양새. 적을 구하니 많이 하는 건 그래, 네 놈들 검계와 관련이 있군.
I could practically hear our negotiations, not that I was going to negotiate, falling apart as the man drew his blade.
합리적인 숙고와 선택 반드시 승리로 갚아드리겠습니다. 총원 전투 준비.
Nice. Okay. You guys are chummy with the beal, aren't you?
비록 함께 전장에 나서는 건 아니지만 저희를 이끌어주는 건 단테님만 할 수 있는 일이에요. 이번에도 분명 원하시는 길로 저희를 잘 이끌어주시겠죠? 비록 함께 전장에 나서는 건 아니지만 저희를 이끌어주는 건 단테님만 할 수 있는 일이에요. 이번에도 분명 원하시는 길로 저희를 잘 이끌어주시겠죠?
가족을 위해 따뜻한
Yeah, how you been, Mighty?
어라? 저쪽에 비틀거리시는 분이 보이네요. 이만 편히 눕혀드릴까요?
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
Oh, by the way, Foss can use her defense skill to knock an arrow for however long you want.
엎드리도록.
It's surely not worth the effort. Good to know.
그들 또한 잠들게.
어라?
But I'm fine.
저쪽에 비틀거리시는
Migraine.
분이
Oh, I
보이네요.
see. Sorry to hear that. I hope it
이만
goes away
편히
soon. I
눕혀드릴까요?
know migraines really suck.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도 지금은 감회가 새로워요.
무기를 만드는 것만큼은 내가 어버이보다 뛰어났지.
목을 내놓고 있도 직접 놓아주마.
따뜻한 엎드리도록.
저희에게도 이런 힘을 베풀어 주시다니
내가 어버이보다 뛰어났지.
마음씨가 넓은 분이실까요? 아, 실수로 주셨더라도
목을 내놓고
상관없어요.
있도록.
한 번 베푼 이상 낙장 불입이랍니다.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹. 끝을 낼 시간이.
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
쏟아내라.
명중. 명중.
무차 잠들어라.
이 풍진 세상에서 힘껏 살아가느라 수고 많으셨어요. 이제 모든 짐 놓으셨으니 그 끝에 고요한 휴식이 있기를.
편히 쉬시게.
Beautiful.
그대를 기릴 테니.
Have them all pay the price.
허저. 별것도 없이 배짱만 두둑했군.
Sad. All bark, no bite. So true. While the rest of the sinners were slowly recovering from the excitement of battle, Don Quixote did not waste a second before bolting forth to the woman's side.
이보게.
맥을.
아, 맥을 이마에 대고 재다니 그럴 수도 있군요.
살아있네.
그러니까 이 녀석이 정보를 갖고 있을 거라고?
The sinners one by one began to gather around the woman. She was dressed in an all-black garb like the Kurokumo clan members, but her weapon and her outfit were unmistakably distinct. Blade lineage, huh? I looked around at the defeated Kurokumo clan members, then back at her. The difference became even more apparent. Don Quixote slowly and tragically shook her head after checking the pulse on others.
관리자님, 전투 중 몇몇 흑운의 조직원을 신문했으나 특기할 정보는 없었습니다.
I figured. So it's just her then. I hope my gut feelings prove me right.
산자는 이자밖에 없는 것 같네. 우선 버스에 옮겨 응급 조치를 취하는 게 어떻겠는가?
Yeah, don't see any other way. We don't carry a first aid kit with us, and I can't turn the clock to heal her, so... Mirsal, do you mind carrying her back to the bus?
알겠습니다.
Thank you. Thus we made our way back to the bus, Mirsal carrying the dying Blade lineage member.
짐짝을 또 달고 왔군.
Vergilius didn't seem very happy about this.
관리자, 허가되지 않은 손님을 드리는 게 당연해진 겁니까?
It became an acceptable practice because of our lack of info. You told us to go in because you didn't know. We didn't know. We brought her in because we think she has intel. Suck it up. We had no choice. We have to save her first if we're going to get any answers out of her. We can't talk to a corpse.
정보가 있을 것이라고 판단되는 인물을 우선 구명해야 한다고 판단했다고 말하고 있네요.
Exactly.
파우스트도 이 부분은 동의합니다.
Hell yeah, thank you, Faust. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
이미 벌어진 일은 어쩔 수 없지. 하지만 계속 주의는
I will be
하십시오.
mindful. It won't happen again. Shut your pie hole. I had a feeling that Vergilius had much more to say than that, but he simply sighed and dropped the subject. Good. Welp.
본인은 관리자 나리가 옳은 처사를 했다고 생각하네.
Thank you, Don, but don't say that in front of him because he's gonna beat you up. Thanks. Just as I was starting to dread that this bus was doomed to be eternally uncomfortable, Yusong emerged from the back door with good news.
조치는 전부 끝내었어. 이제
Are you the doctor? Before he even finished his sentence. Oh, hi there. The woman was awake. Interesting.
한자루는 죽었던 한자에 대한 축하를, 한자루
Nice.
목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한 엄숙한 애도를, 장례는 이상으로 끝.
Lineage of Blades. Or Blade.
헌트야.
여긴 버안.
The bus.
아, 여기는 버스 아니에요. 아, 저희는
Honglu.
태도.
The Blade lineage woman sprang from her prone position, grabbing the sword next to her. She held the grip of her blade, ready to draw it at any moment.
니놈들은 누구냐? 흑운에? 아니라고.
그러니까 저희는
그런데 왜
그들이 쓰는 무기와 흡사한 것을! 말이 안 통하네. 그냥 죽일까?
Ryoshu.
두 가지 이유로 화가 난다. 하나는 대화를 주고받지 않아 쓸데없이 이야기를 길게 느리게 하는 것. 또 하나는 그 밥버러지들의 쓰레기 같은 날붙이와 나의 검을 동일 선상에 놓는 것.
She's not talking in abbreviations, so she's pissed.
모분을 참을 필요가 있나 시게.
Yeah, there is. She can't tell us anything if she's dead. I know, just... Ryoshu often shows bursts of emotion in the most unexpected times, but at least she listens when I ask her to, which is a relief.
자세히 보니 다르군. 복장도 전혀 다른 식으로 통일되어 있고. 특히 자네는 누구지? 요란한 시계를 달고 있군. 째깍거리는 게 전부인가?
그는 우리의 관리자요. 그대에게는 그의 목소리가 들리지는 않을 것이요.
익숙한 내음이 묻어있는 말투로군.
내가 전전에 오던 구역에서도 나의 말투와 흡사한 친구를 많이 보진 못했다만.
말투는 그렇지. 하지만 선택하는 단어의 면면에 익숙함이 보여.
Interesting.
19구. S사 출신인가?
도망했으나 출신은 그러하오.
그런가. 도망이라. 고향 사람들은 늘 처지가 같군.
Perhaps meeting someone from the same home district helped. The woman visibly relaxed before slumping down on a nearby chair. Her breathing was labored.
나의 이름은 이상이라 하오. 그대의 상처를 치료했지.
아, 귀하에게 은혜를 입었는데 행동이 볼품없었군. 미안하네. 앵두라고 불러주시게. 검을 다루는 게 살수를 맡고 있어.
Aengdu. From the lineage that deals in blades.
단테. 이번엔 이상 씨가 이야기를 잘 풀어가 줄 것 같은데?
Yeah, I think that would be best. Looks like we can sit back and let him handle this. I nodded, replying quickly to Radia's whispers.
19구. S사에서 도망한 자라면 우리를 알고 있겠지.
저작거리의 소문에 박진 않으나 대강은 그대들은 어딘가에 매이지 않고 자유히 돌아다닌다고 알고 있었는데 어찌 도망인의 처지라고 말한 것인가?
사정은 말하자면 길 것이고 그저 새로운 터전을 찾아야만 했노라고 말할 수밖에.
I almost thought this was Amnesia Rebirth from the name. I low-key also tricked myself that was the case because I looked at the title when I started streaming because I was like, okay, I'm a little bit out of it. I'm not checking anything. I'm just going live. And then I saw Amnesia in the title. It's like, wait, did I forget? did I schedule Amnesia by accident? So I just thought I really was afraid that I had done that. But yeah.
소상한 사정을 읊는다면 우리가 도울 수 있는 부분이 있을지도 모르지 않은가.
Aengdu shot a sweeping glance at all of us. Her eyes appeared heavy with crushing exhaustion.
하긴 그들을 전부 해치운 자들이라면 어느 정도의 실력자일 테지.
우리 우두머리와 친구들의 수급은 그들 후군에게 현상금이 걸려있는 상태다.
Aingdu is probably my favorite character to be introduced in an Intervallo, I'm not gonna lie. She looks cool.
항쟁 수준이 아닌데? 단순히 땅 따먹기가 아니라 원한이라도 걸려 있는 건가?
탐관오리가 넘쳐나고 민생이 어지러운 것은 과거나 지금이나 19구의 가장 커다란 문제. 그러나 S사, 이제는 살피뼈 농축산이 되어버린 그 날개의 행보에 그저 무예를 단련하며 무인의 길을 가려는 우리 같은 자들이 무얼 해볼 수 있는 것도 아닌 게 현실이지. 그러니 저를 미워하는 우리 같은 중은 떠나는 선택지만 남았던 것이다.
S사 민초들의 고충은 여전하구려.
새로운 터전을 찾으러 떠난 길이었으나 정착할 곳을 찾는 게 쉽지는 않았지. 이미 남의 영역이 된 곳에 발을 디디려 하니 당연히 우리는 다툼의 대상이 될 수밖에 없었고, 그러던 중 우두머리가 가져온 초대장이란 걸 통해 도서관에 들어가게 되었던 기억이 있네.
Oh, I see. Oh, now you're interested, you dipshit. Vergilius had been sitting quietly with one leg over the other on a chair far from the rest of us, visibly reacted. I think I remember that the word library always got a genuine reaction out of Vergilius.
기억이 있다라는 말은 다소 어색하구려.
분명 그것은 후군의 손이 닿지 못할 것이라는 이야기를 듣고
And
도달한
then you all
곳이었지만
died.
실상 그것도 싸움터였다는 이야기요. 분명 우리는 패했고, 그리고 어느 순간 이곳 T사의 골목에 있게 되었다는 이야기요. 그 방식이 워낙 기묘하니 기억이 있다 정도로 답할 수밖에. 김사카도도.
Bamboo-headed Kim. Her eyes suddenly widened mid-sentence, and Du leaped from her seat.
우두가 아직 빌딩에. 용진 빌딩으로 가야 하네.
조심하시게. 그렇게 격정적으로 움직이면 봉한 상처가.
Yep.
뭐야? 죽었어?
혈액이 부족한데 압력은 높아졌으니 쇼크가 오는 것도 무리는 아니죠. 기절한 것뿐입니다.
그래도 관리자님이 예상하신 대로 무언가 정보를 가지고 있긴 하군요.
용진 빌딩. 이곳에 향해야 하는 이유가 있다는 건가?
Maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't know what this has to do with our mission, if any. Or maybe it's that library that we should.
비상.
Oh?
앞에 칼 들고 설치는 검은 사람들 엄청 많아. 맵이 다치겠다. 승객들 출동.
흑운회의 후속 인력들인 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
I see. Well, what can we do? We'll have to think about this later. For now, let's take care of the reinforcements. Oh, that's funny. Just over here. Yeah, I see it.
즐거움. 언제나 순탄치 않았고 때로는 어설펐지만 여러분과 함께하는 여행은 늘 제 마음을 설레게 만들었답니다. 그렇기에 여기서 멈추고 싶지 않아요.
속에 넘치도록.
비록 함께 전장에 나서는 건 아니지만 저희를 이끌어주는 건 단테님만 할 수 있는 일이에요. 이번에도 분명 원하시는 길로 저희를 잘 이끌어 주시겠죠?
따뜻한 해를 빼앗겼습니다.
어라? 저쪽에 비틀거리시는 분이 보이네요. 이만 편히 눕혀드릴까요?
나아가주게. 그대 또한 잠들.
다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도
죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
감회가 새로워요.
I like the slightly gray filter they have for this Intervallo. When we reach T-Core proper, the color is pretty much entirely gone. Yeah, me too. Pretty sure the bus girl mitosis also happens in the April Fool's event. Real.
고귀하게.
과 함께 사라져라.
피를 뚫리고 쏟아내라.
이번에
해를 빼앗겼습니다.
저희에게도 이런 힘을 베풀어 주시다니
내가 어버이보다 뛰어난
마음씨가 넓은 분이실까요? 아, 실수로 주셨더라도 상관없어요. 한번 베푼 이상 납장 불입이랍니다.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
산초류 경을 온 라샹글. 끝을 낼 시간이다.
아, 여기선 이런 공격이 잘
뚫려라.
먹히는군요.
편히 쉬시게.
후회 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
이번엔 베어내자. 양종.
이 풍진 세상에서 힘껏 살아가느라 수고 많으셨어요. 이제 모든 짐 놓으셨으니 그 끝에 고요한 휴식이 있기를.
나아가주게.
그 속에서 찢어 놓아주마.
쏟아내라.
OHPM did more Boga, so I don't want to hear Honglu as my only announcer. Sans Dante. Yeah, if anything, that's the... Sorry, I need to shut Heathcliff up. But that's the only thing I look forward to when I am at a Walpurgis. That I want a new announcer. I just want someone different talking. And then Honglu came up, and it's like, well, I guess I'll put Honglu now. I don't know, at least someone from Lobotomy Corp, or at least Virgilius, mind you. I wouldn't mind Virgilius just like talking. I want a different announcer. I don't even need IDs. I don't even need 3-star IDs. I just want a different announcer. That's all I want, man. I just want someone else announcing. I'm buying 1300 lunacy just for Karen announcer, bro. I don't want to have Honglu going every time. Oh, that's so funny. What do you mean you don't like Honglu just giving in that fucking insightful Oh lord. Would I technically have enough shards? Oh, announcers, wait. Not enough extractions done? The fuck do you mean, man? What do you mean? What does extractions mean? Speaking, I got looking for the Ryoshi answer because if I recall correctly, the answer for the Focus Center is at the... Yeah, it is. It's like at the very end of the grind, which I'm not sure if I'll reach. Extractions minus pulls equals pulls. Oh, but why does it say 0 though? Do I need to do more pulls? Or what does it mean? So you need 10 pulls to get a guaranteed. Man. It's the pity system. What? I just want Vergilius, man. Whatever. So sad. Will we even have enough money after this? I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyways, we move on. I just wanted to shake a clip up. We got 30 more minutes. Giving that as a heads up. The uninvited.
함께하죠.
라만 차렌들을 뒤엎는다.
비록 함께 전장에 나서는 건 아니지만 저희를 이끌어주는 건 단테님만 할 수 있는 일이에요. 이번에도 분명 원하시는 길로 저희를 잘 이끌어 주시겠죠? 다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도 지금은 감회가 새로워요.
나아가주게.
제가 묻었네요.
아, 여기서 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는군요.
Get him, Yusan. No. God damn. Oof.
저기요. 움직임이 멈췄는데 괜찮으신가요? 단테님. 아무래도
It makes Honolulu much funnier after you said that. I don't know why. Ah shit, they're fucking.
나아가주게.
Man, we're getting cooked, dude.
무기를
그만둘
만드는
생각이
것만큼
없어 보이네요.
내가 어버이보다
저분이
뛰어났지.
포기하지 않는 건 악에 바친 고집 때문일까요? 아니면 차마 내려놓을 수 없는 자신만의 이유 때문일까요?
Nice.
끝나는 걸까?
이번엔 베어내죠.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹글.
한 놈.
안에 갇혀 죽어라. 응? 찢어 발겨주마.
저희에게도 이런 힘을 베풀어 주시다니 마음씨가 넓은 분이실까요? 아, 실수로 주셨더라도 상관없어요. 한 번 베푼 이상 낙장 불입이랍니다.
순식간에 끝내죠.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
패를 빼앗겼습니다.
No, don't touch my boy.
저기요! 길이 멈췄는데 괜찮으신가요?
Fucking.
단테님, 아무래도 의식을 잃으신 것 같아요.
Oh, it's two of them. God damn. No sullen lament on my go.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 공 속에서
우와, 봤어요, 단테님? 돌아오면 칭찬을 잔뜩 해주셔야겠는걸요? 이 풍진 세상에서 힘껏 살아가느라 수고 많으셨어요. 이제 뭐든지
Fuck him up.
그 끝에 고요한 휴식이 있기를.
Beautiful. We return to the bus after dispatching the Kurokumo clan members that attacked the bus. Hello. Only to be greeted by an unfamiliar face. There was a woman sitting in the frontmost seat of our bus.
이상하군 길잡이. 분명 논의되지 않은 손님은 들이지 말아야 한다는 말을 들은 지 1시간이 지나지 않았는데.
By the way, any bleed, even on allies, gives you blood feast for Ridian and Quixote. Oh, nice. I did not know that.
외부인에 한해서라고. 눈앞에 신분이 버젓이 쓰여 있지 않나?
I could play dead and be like, no, actually, I don't. I've never seen her before. Those letters on her shirt, never seen them. I noticed that she was wearing a familiar uniform with the logo clear emblazoned on her chest. Are you from the LCCB?
LCCA다. 시계 관리자.
Right. I could see that she was wearing a red emblem on her shoulder.
이 사람 관리자님 말이 들리나요?
Can she?
안 들려. 태엽 소리를 번역하는 재능도 없다. 그렇게 멍청한 느낌으로 고개를 까딱이고 있는데 모르는 게 더 힘들겠군.
You had got an attitude. Holy shit. Alright.
무슨 말을...
Ismail scowled, about to tell the woman off until she coughed and collected herself. Maybe she suddenly recalled her old attitude.
나는 클리어 부서 애프터 팀 소속 일반 작전 2과 알파 팀장 카이만이다.
Okay, and? I don't think I've ever seen anyone from the after team in person.
그야 우리가 개고생했던 걸 꿀떡하는 놈들이니 눈에 띌 리가.
말은 바로 하지 길바닥 출신.
Oh, you motherfucker. I see. I see.
뭐?
Heathcliff is like, what?
애프터 팀은 너희 같은 목숨 버리개들이 깽판 쳐놓은 현장을 정상화시키고 없던 일이 될 수 있도록 수습하는 매우 수고스러운 일을 하는 팀이지.
저희가 목숨 버리게라고 불리나 보죠?
그뿐일까? 목숨 버리게 범퍼카, 돈 먹는 버스, 고기 방패, 얻어 걸린 또라이. 뭐 더 있기는 한데 그게 지금 당장 필요한 이야기 같진 않군.
이 새끼가 말하는 꼬라지는 계속 그따위일 거냐?
You know, most of the time I would like tell the students and be like, yeah, no, hold your anger back. Do not, you know, don't kill between yourselves because I can bring you back anyways, but just don't do it. It's not good. And like, at least with like people who we can't revive, I'd just be like, you know what? Just go for it. I'll handle Vergilius later. If not, I'll take any punishments. But you guys do what you want.
특별히 고칠 이유가 없다면 고치지 않는다. 내 지론이다.
Fucking future piece of shit.
앞뒤 가리지 않고 황금가지를 회수하는 게 일이라곤 하지만 그 뒤에서 개같이 구르는 사람을 생각하지 못하는 반푼이에겐 더욱 고칠 필요가 없지.
Oh well. Touche.
가점하지, 가이만 팀장.
Touche. You know what? I take that back. I think we asked for this.
뭐 욕짓거리를 하러 온 건 아니었으니까요.
Like I got too carried. But even then, like, you know what, Heathcliff, you kind of asked for that. You asked for that response, you know.
상부의 작전 명령을 하달합니다.
Kaiman produced an envelope, opened it, and pulled out a paper from within. She began to read it out loud.
LCB의 T사 황금가지 탈환 작전 이전에 추가적인 임무를 하달합니다.
Mm-hmm.
하나, 해당 구역 근처에 발생한 뒤틀림을 제거 혹은 확보할 것.
Oh, we got a distortion.
둘, 해당 위치에 있는 검은 비석 모노리스를 확보할 것.
I see. A monolith. What's this now?
뒤틀림? 이미 뒤틀려 있다는 뜻인가요?
Maybe.
모른다. 이 추가 작전은 LCC가 관여되어 있지 않지. 나는 그저 T사에서의 업무를 처리하다가 전달 임무만 받은 것뿐이다.
우리의 임무는 황금가지의 탈환뿐일 텐데 언제부터 우리가 심부름꾼 해결사 노릇을 주문받았지?
Altus, calm your tone. Before and after teams of the LCC hates us. I don't think the before team hates us. If not, you know, we got Selfie and I forgot the other name. Sorry, rest in peace. But like my Effie and Salde. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, my partner just gave me like a glance after I said that. You know, like episode. I know, like, okay, I do remember them. I don't remember the name. I just know Effie and then Saldi, but like Amnesia girl, okay, just but okay. Despite their like condescending tone to us, they didn't seem to hate us later down the line. It seemed to be a little bit of a like, you know what? Well, at least I don't know. It was somewhat condescending, but like there was like something there, I guess. I don't know. We cared for them and they slightly cared a little bit less about us. The other team's literally clean after us while the before team does recon or tries to make a plan for us. Yeah. That's fair. I will say maybe this interaction would have been different if we just like weren't asses to them and be like, oh, you guys are just the guys that clean after us. I feel like that merits some aggressiveness and being like, you know what, y'all fucking pieces of trash. You know what? It like very aggressive, I will say, but like I feel like I would kind of have that attitude too. If it's like, I don't know. I wish it would have met us later on when the sinners were used to themselves. Yeah. It's really like, you know, it really do be like that. It really do be like that.
지금 주문받았군. 그리고 황금가지를 배달해오는 너희가 특별히 심부름꾼과 다를 바도 없지.
확실히 알겠네. 애프터 팀이라는 곳은 성격 더러운 사람들만 들어가는 곳인가 봐.
Can we stop throwing shit at each other? Rodion grumbled like she was imagining a department full of Caimans. How do you say the name? Caiman? Caiman? I could say it in Spanish, sounds a lot more nicer, but Caiman. Caiman quietly took a sweeping look at the complaining sinners, then approached me.
시계 관리자.
You could just call me manager. Yes.
뭐라고 말하는지는 어차피 안 들리고.
K-Moon. K-Moon. Okay, that would make more sense.
당신이나 당신 졸개들이나 아직도 뭘 모르는 것 같아 친절히 설명을 몇 개 해주겠어.
Kai-Moon crossed her arms and leaned against the bus seat as though she was about to start a lecture.
LCB는 분명 황금가지를 가져오는 게 임무다. 그건 맞아. 부정할 수 없지. 하지만 림버스 컴퍼니라는 회사의 목적이 황금가지 탈환이요라고 말하고 다니는 건 문제가 있지 않겠나? 그게 당장의 벌이 수단이 되지도 않고.
그건 맞는 말이네요. 사실 궁금했거든요. 이 회사가 대체 무슨 돈으로 돌아가고 있는 건지.
뭐 돈은 걱정할 필요 없다. 오히려 차고 넘치지. 지금 이 회사에 부족한 건 대외적인 입지와 명분이다.
A cause? I mean, I guess sure, most wings or companies have a, you know, like Lobomic, like, you know, face the fear, build the future. Even though it's like to like brainwash their own minions, but like, you know, whatever. They have something. They have a motto. They have something to go by, to live by, you know.
림버스 컴퍼니는 그 명분을 뒤틀림에서 찾기로 정했었다. 뒤틀림 현상이라는 게 아직 도시에서 체계적으로 관리되는 건 아니거든.
Boss told me some time ago that it hasn't been long since the distortions began appearing in the city.
림버스 컴퍼니는 대외적으로 뒤틀림 현상 전문 처리 및 방역, 또한 현상의 연구를 하는 집단으로 도시의 이름을 알리는 중이다. 그러니 다방면으로 관련 활동이 필요한 상태지.
That makes sense.
뒤틀림 현상이라는 게 꽤나 골치 아픈 상황이라고 들었던 것 같긴 하네요.
I mean, we dealt with one so far?
아직도 이 현상을 누가 명확하게 정의한 적이 없다. 그러니 전담하기를 꺼리고.
That's fair.
뒤틀림을 전담하는 협회가 발족하려는 동향이 있다고 들었지만 그건 어디까지나 협회. 림버스 컴퍼니는 기업 차원에서 그걸 다루려는 것이다.
그래서 그게 우리가 뒤틀림을 조져야 하는 이유가 되나?
Because we are company assets and we must do their bidding. But it makes sense, like, you know, getting the golden bow, I guess it matters to the right people, or like not like if very high profile people who know and care about them and know their importance, but like the common city dynamic and everything don't care about that. Like once they understand the importance of it, maybe they do care a little bit, but like it's very isolated in terms of like goals for you to like spread as a at a corporate standing, because like you're not gonna say like, well, we're collecting golden bow, which is like this really rare resource that is, if not very powerful or strong, I don't know, it's like very fruitful, I guess, very rare, very fruitful, very unique, and there's a set amount of them, and where it's, you know, there are only like a handful of parties that are going after them, but you can't like advertise that as a company, because like why would you advertise that you're capturing golden bows? It's like, well, if you're advertising that, then why wouldn't just someone else do it for themselves anyways? Like no one wants to share those assets. No one wants to share. It's like company secrets that you don't want to share out loud. So what's the other thing you can do on the side that is like related, but like you can kind of tout about, like, okay, so we deal with distortions. That is a lot easier to market, because it's just, well, it's a, if not a growing issue, we have the manpower, if not the ability to take care of it without like, you know, losing too much. Then on top of that, we can become a research center to be leaned or depended upon for other, you know, associations or other groups. But we will be the go-to company for this type of info or jobs or, you know, anything distortion. So that makes, if not perfect sense.
되지. 회사 가장 높은 곳에서 내린 명령이니까. 길바닥엔 그런 게 없었나 보지?
I don't think a lot of people have a golden bow radar built into their head. They don't. That is also our plus. We do have a way of tracking them down with just vibes, but the vibes are technically factual. And everyone else just kind of has to go by looking or just being aware of what they look like, even because some of them they don't know what they look like. So
안 되겠다. 그냥 오늘 머리 부수고 끝장을 보자 너.
관리자.
oh, okay. Paimon ignored Heathcliff, who was visibly fuming, and turned to face me.
지금 이들에게 내가 대하고 있는 태도, 나아가서 회사에서 이들을 어떻게 취급할지까지. 그건 결국 관리자의 선택과 지도에 따라 달라질 거다.
With that, she produced an envelope from under her arm and handed it over.
하지만 뭐 선택은 자유니까. 저들 말대로 원래 LCB의 임무인 황금가지만 고집해도 상관은 없다. 그런다고 너희 고기방패들이 회사에서 쫓겨나게 되진 않겠지. 물론 그 선택이 수감자들의 처우를 결정하겠지만.
Virgilius listens quietly, his eyes shut.
그럼 가보겠습니다. 붉은 시선. 다음에 또 보죠.
그러시지. 하지만 그때 또 본다면 말은 좀 가려가면서 하면 좋겠군.
Yeah, tell her, Vigilius.
이렇게 보여도 내가 당신이 말한 이 고기 방패들 결잡이라서 말이야. 내 귀까지 거슬리진 않게 부탁하지.
뭐 그건 관리자에게 달려 있겠죠. 그럼 실례하죠.
She left, leaving nothing but the awkward silence behind.
갔냐? 그 재수 없는 새끼?
After that brief moment of quiet, everyone began sighing and complaining as though they'd just been ungagged.
가만 있는 것도 꽤 힘든 일이네. 나이 먹고 성질은 다 죽였다고 생각했는데.
Still, good work keeping the things nonviolent, guys. I'm proud of you.
하지만 틀린 말을 하지는 않으시던걸요?
Hong Lu, do you want to be kicked out of the bus? Do you want to like go join them? Do you want to like be in the streets for a little bit?
숨은 의도를 간파해야 할 필요는 없으니 생각 정리가 편리했던 것 또한 사실이다.
Okay, at least Mirror Soul, it makes sense with him. You know, you're fine. I just Hong was a little bit of an airhead.
뭐 그렇게 생각할 수도 있는 거겠죠.
I guess so.
아무튼 그 인간 말 맞다나 회사가 시키는 일은 또 할 수밖에 없는 거고요.
명령을 수행하는데 특별히 첨언할 말도 없군.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have an issues with it. It's just the language, but it doesn't matter. I don't think so. I tried my best to cheer up the seniors as I opened the envelope she left behind. Not much of a note was in there. One old-fashioned walkie-talkie, a bunch of signed and stamped paperwork, and mission location. Yongjing Building.
결발하지, 카론.
용진 마치 베르 좋아 감이 온다 삐릭삐릭
Bitty.
출발 부릉부릉.
Have you read the web comments like Leviathan, which is prequel to Limbus? It helps a lot for the story, specifically Distortion Detective with its unique cast. I have not. I really should. I really need to get into that. There's a lot of things from like, you know, in terms of webcomics. I would love that, yes. Is there somewhere I can find them? YouTube is not going to let you post it, sadly. But I would, yes. What's a good social? I mean, I think I have my Discord. I mean, I'm putting a server together, so I could link that. I should be promoting it a little bit more, but I need to work on that a little bit. But I'll just send you a link to the server if you want to. Or if not, I can... Yeah, I'll do that. Because like I would either say like Twitter or my other ones, but I'm not really active on those, so I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really active on any socials besides like in terms of streaming like YouTube and Discord, so that's about it. But yeah. Any who would like to join the Discord, it's very small. We're still working on it. But that's my Discord server at the moment. I think I'll try and like have it pasted in the stream descriptions. But yeah. Pretty small, pretty chill. But you can send the link. I'm guessing there's like a little bit of steps, but there is a link sharing channel if you want to just post it in there. While you do that, I will continue here, so. But, blah, 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 blah. Judging by their lack of surprise, both Charon and Vergilius already knew where to go. And the bus took off.
끝장냈어. 이제 더는 폭풍 소리에.
Sorry, I just gotta shut him up. Okay, I feel this is a good stop to end because it's kind of time for me and I don't want to really go any longer. But I'll wait for a little bit just to like... Or actually no, I won't wait for a little bit. I'll just get the links in the Discord whenever they're there. But yeah, I'm liking this Intervallo. It's really... It's a lot nicer, like, because like again, I understand the Miracle in District 20 is like a little Christmas special. I didn't like it that much, to be honest. It wasn't my favorite. It was somewhat interesting in terms of like maybe like the story and whatnot, but maybe it was because I'm tired. I will accept that, but besides that, it was not that. I didn't like it that much. Anyways, I think we might be able to finish these 2 sections tomorrow. I will be out early tomorrow at work, so I will be more early. Well, not early, but like I will be on time tomorrow. So we'll have a little bit more time, and then I'll have the day off Wednesday and Thursday, so I'll have that leeway to just stay up a little bit later to get that done. And by that timeline, by next week, we should be able to begin Kanto 6, so... But that'll be good. That'll be nice. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I've been wanting to read Wonderland for like the longest time, and I was looking for it, and I just couldn't seem to find it. I know the author pulled it off because of you know, they had their reasons, but like, you know, I respect that. But I was a little bit bummed because I just never got to reading it. So thank you so much for linking that. I will definitely read these now. I will kick myself in the ass to read them because I really want to. I don't give the time to. So thank you so much. But yeah, that's the plan tomorrow. So I'll be tomorrow here on time. We'll finish Intervallo 3 and maybe take a little peek into Kanto 6, but no promises. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. If you leave a like, it helps a lot. I appreciate it. And then here's the friend code for Limbus. If any of you care about that, I should probably post that at the beginning when I'm doing Limbus streams. I forget. I was really out of it, but we're cool. We're fine. Do subscribe if you want to keep in tabs with future streams. At the moment, I'm playing The Last of Us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday's Limbus. So just keeping you all updated. But then on March 19th, we are beginning Death Stranding 2 because I've been waiting for that for 2 years or 3 years. I'm not sure. But since it came out, it's been like a year. And it's finally coming to PC, so we're going to play that as soon as it comes out. And I'm not sure if I'll be done with The Last of Us by then. But if we're not, we'll figure something out. But I'm gonna prioritize Death Stranding 2 when it comes out. Just letting y'all know. But yeah, got the friend request. Thank you. But alrighty, sorry. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.